Hey, hey, you guys! Happy Black Panther Friday. This morning I want to talk about how we are always talking to each other about unity, and especially in the Black community, and how we all need to band together, to build businesses and to form profitable communities. But one of my problems and my issues with that is we can't do it if we're sick. We have to be more aware of what we're eating and what we're putting into our bodies, because what we don't realize is that a bad diet can absolutely affect your brain. We often look at it as it's affecting our bodies and our daily activities on a physical level, but we're forgetting how much it affects our brain on a mental level. A foggy brain can, hinder you from making the best decisions. It can hinder you from thinking on the level that you should be thinking at and functioning at the capacity that you should be functioning at. And I think that, one of the things I love the most about what I do is that walking through my building, so many of my coworkers are stopping me, through the halls and so excited to tell me about, their new journey and, showing me their smoothies that they're making and how they're how they are transitioning. And I am actually watching their physical transformations myself. Like, I can look at them and see and tell, that they are doing exactly the things that they are telling me about. And nothing makes me more happier than that, because that is the reason why I do what I do. Okay. Also, I want to talk about my favorite show I watched last night, which is Shark Tank. And I watched this young man who built a business out of his need for finding some healthy foods to eat. He was saying that, during his business and his travels, he couldn't find any healthy food. So he took one of his favorite foods, which was an avocado, and turned it into a whole food company where he actually got a deal on Shark Tank, and his business is called Avocadoria. And I watched that episode like 2 or 3 times, because this man didn't go to school for culinary. This man didn't go to school to learn, how to cook or take any classes or any recipes. What he did is he found a need and he filled the need. And my reason for saying that is that, don't think that you have to have all of these professional things, degrees, or whatever the case may be in order to get where you need to be. Everybody is different. Your story is not my story. My story is not their story or your story, and vice versa. You have to follow your heart. You have to follow your gut. There are billions of us in this world, and there is absolutely no one way to do something. There are a lot of famous people who never went to school, never went to college or whatever, that have made it to where they wanted to be, and reached the status that they wanted to reach, or reached a status that they never thought that they would reach. But because they just followed their heart and they believed in themselves. So don't watch other people's journey. It's like, too often we watch what other people are doing and we think like, oh man, I have to have this, or I have to have that, or they went this way and they went that way, so it must be the way to go. And it's not the way to go. It is absolutely not the way to go. You know what I'm saying? I've been self-teaching myself for over 16 years, and actually in some areas over 30 years. So you can do it, on your own, and you can do it in the way that you feel like you should. Like I said, too often we're watching other people. You cannot watch other people. You have to follow your own journey. You have to follow your own heart. So with that being said, happy Friday once again. It's Black Panther Day. Everybody have a great day.